វាជាភេទរបស់ពួកខ្ញុំហើយអត់មានណាគេអាចជ្រើសរើសភេទបានទេពួកយើងកើនមក
Hello អ្នកនរគ្នាខ្ញុំតៃហ្វុងខ្ញុំហ៊ានចប់ហើយ so ខ្ញុំគឺជា business woman ដូចគ្នា
Sampi TV is a digital platform that aims to empower and support the LGBTQI+ community through storytelling, education, and creative advocacy here in Cambodia. I see that the LGBTQI+ individuals are not very well or truly represented in the mass media. And being a part of the community myself, I want to be a part of the change that leads to a much better representation. We have a couple of mini products that we put out. One of them is called Sampi Podcast. It is a podcast about LGBTQI+ relationships and HIV preventions. So our guests will come on the show talking about the relationship that never been talked about before on social media or on mass media or traditional media. We also talk about something that is a taboo in Cambodia, sex education. We believe that inclusive sex education is needed for the community. And we translate that in a way that it's more entertaining, more fun, and more relatable to the audience. We also have documentary, a conversation between a LGBTQI+ child and their parents, especially mothers, how they feel and how they accept their child being a part of the community. The documentary received a lot of positive responses online. People saying that they feel related, they feel relieved, and they feel optimistic that in the future, their parents might accept and support them. Other projects will include an anonymous chatbot. People are curious about how to get those support that they will talk about in the podcast and also how to ask more questions without being outed. Where do I get an HIV test kit? Where do I get PrEP? Where do I buy a condom? How to choose a condom? Those kind of questions really is a stigma in Cambodia for young people to ask, and especially those people who do not speak English. That's why our chatbot was designed all in Cambodian language so that it is more accessible to the young people that are vulnerable to risk through sexual relations. Our first 2 episodes blew up on social media. We did not know that it resonates so well with the community. We got mixed responses, and that's what we wanted. Some people might like it and some people might not like it, but all of those people would discuss on the topic about the LGBTQI+, about the community, about HIV preventions. I believe that storytelling is a very powerful tool in changing, leading, and shifting perspective in the world. Especially nowadays that social media technology and AI has taken over the world, I can use storytelling as a tool to advocate for what I believe is right and support other youth as well. Right now, we are only in Cambodia, but this year we are working with other countries, including Laos and Myanmar, and also other countries in Southeast Asia in order to collaborate, share our expertise, and learn together how we can grow and support each other. I believe that as youth leader for the next 2 years, I will be able to amplify my voice, the work that I do, and also it's not just about myself personally. It is the community that I'm working with, the young people who have big dreams, the young people whose voices are not heard. So I hope that I can be a messenger for them, especially the LGBTQI+ community here in Cambodia, so that the world can know who we are.